The Diamondbacks dropped the second game of a three-game series against the Colorado Rockies 3-2. Hello there, I'm Michael McDermott from the AZ Snake Pit, and we're covering game number 106 of the 2022 regular season. Today's loss puts the Diamondbacks record at 47-59. And one game, and unfortunately, and their lead for fourth place drops to one game against the Rockies. So anyway, as we get into the game, please make sure to hit that subscribe button, leave a like on the video, and turn on notifications on YouTube. So that way you never miss a future upload. So in this game, I ended up going, you can see the Zach Gallen t-shirt. We'll show that off real quick. Pretty nice t-shirt, nice fabric kind of thing. Definitely something I'll wear on a regular basis, since it's a nice shirt. Anyway, that was about the nicest thing about the game. But it felt like the Diamondbacks hit the ball better today than most, although they didn't have any runs to show for it. A lot of opposite field base hits. But obviously the problem was not being able to put innings together. So somebody made a mistake. Whether it's a ground ball double play or a base running fail or whatnot. It just felt like they could take advantage of the hits that they got in the game. And there were definitely some encouraging signs. Christian Walker had a pair of opposite field hits. Seth Beer and Alec Thomas had line drive base hits the other way. Carson Kelly had a ground ball to the right side in a situation that called for it. And then there was a lot of small ball, but just couldn't quite get those runs in for one reason or another. So we go in the pitching matchup. Merrill Kelly comes in. He's been hot for the month of July. Obviously, he's the National League Player of the Month for July. Pitcher of the month. And he looked good. He looked very sharp early on. 6-0 to start the game. But the Rockies were able to score in the final 3 innings to basically steal this game, despite the fact that Kelly was significantly outpitching Antonio Senzatella through 6 innings. It was a 1-0 game. Unfortunately, the Diamondbacks were unable to build on their 1-0 lead, so it came back to bite them. Especially in that 5th inning where they had a pair of base hits. Seth Beer, opposite field base hit. Really nice swing. Hit the ball away from the shift for a single. The next batter, Carson Kelly, rolled the ground ball to the right side, so they had first, second, nobody out. But the faster runner, I think, would have gotten to third base on Kelly's single. That was one of the situations where Seth Spears' lack of speed cost the Diamondbacks a run. And then after a nice successful sacrifice bunt by Perdomo, put runners at second and third, 1 out. Rojas comes in, a soft fly ball to right field. Blackman comes in and kind of makes a sliding catch. But unfortunately, Seth Beer did not seem to read the ball very well. I don't know if he was drifting off the bag because he wasn't sure if Blackman was going to catch it or not, but he's not tagging up when Blackman makes the catch, which is mistake number 1 and 2. He was out by 20 feet at home plate. I don't know if that was a risky send, and Tony Berchica said, "Screw it, we got to get something here. Send him anyway." Blackman's throw was waiting on Beer, although it did take Rockies catch up the line a little bit, but Beer was out by 20 feet, and that pretty much was the point where the team was okay. Putting bats together was going to be a struggle. But they didn't. So after the Rockies tied the game in the top of the 7th off Kelly with a double by Crone, scored on a Grandel Gritchett single with 1 out. Diamondbacks actually had a nice answer. Daulton Varsho in the bottom of the 7th ended up hitting, I think, like the second pitch at the bottom of the 7th, ended up hitting a low liner that got over the right field fence for a home run and reestablished a 1-run lead again, but that would be the Diamondbacks' last scoring. I don't know if it was their last hit or not. Oh, wait, no, that was definitely their last hit. Yeah, 2-1 lead. Unfortunately, I think it was a situation where 2 runs wasn't going to be enough against the Rockies, and Diamondbacks bullpen it pitched well the night before. There was certainly some concerns with Kennedy going on a back-to-back, and then Joe Mantiply has been a little bit sloppy in July. So you were a little bit worried that the back end of the bullpen might blow it. So Kelly comes out. So Torey Lovell decided to send out Merrill Kelly for the 9th and for the 8th inning. Gives up a home run to Montero. Cutter caught too much of the plate, and Montero hit a deep fly ball to left field for a home run. And then didn't quite put away Brian Serven. After getting to a 2-strike count, Serven ends up hitting a single to left, and that was it for Merrill Kelly. 7+, 2 runs. 2 runs on 5 hits. 1 walk and I think 5 strikeouts in this one. So no decision after that one left in the 2-2 game. Joe Mantiply comes in. First batter, Charlie Blackmon hits a swing bunt. Hits a little soft chopper to the left side. Rojas only has one play at second. And then, for whatever reason, Mantiply threw 4 straight balls to walk the next hitter, which I joked it's to set up the whole play. So now Brendan Rodgers coming up with 2 on, 1 out. And he hits a crisp line drive up the middle, but Ketel Marte makes a lunging catch on. And then when I was watching the play live, Marte was I didn't see the ball land in the outfield, so I realized he catched it at that point and turned around. And it wasn't a good throw to second, but it was close enough that Perdomo could dig it out of the ground. And because of that, they were able to get Servin wandering off second base. And at the time, I thought it was going to be a game-saving catch. And I've been dogging Marte's defense all season, but that was an example of good defense. And we'll give him his credit when he does it. Now, 8th inning, Diamondbacks facing Carlos Estevez. No relation to Charlie Sheen, of course. So they're facing him 3 up, 3 down. Not much doing in that one. Now you got Ian Kennedy trying to protect a tie game, going on a back-to-back. So the first bat I was worried most about was CJ Cron. He actually gets Cron pretty easily on a ground ball to second base. Jam shot ground ball to second. Next batter got a 2-strike count on McMahon, but McMahon was able to take a fastball and drive it the other way. All right, for a home run, from my vantage, I had a pretty good view of the home run itself. It barely cleared the fence. And there was a little bit of a commotion, obviously, in left field because we had a Rockies fan get a hold of the balls and just taunting. But that was from my viewpoint from the second level. Second level in those all-you-can-eat seats. So after that, so Kenny was able to get the next 2 hitters out, but it didn't matter. Damage done. So now Diamondbacks, they were going to face Daniel Bard anyway, but now they face Daniel Bard down trailing. With the 5, 6, and 7 hitters in the lineup, but who went down in order for the bottom of the 9th inning. It was pretty sad trombone game, the typical blow a late lead, no offense kind of game that's been plaguing the team in June and early July. But anyway, they have a chance to clean up the series, walk away with a win, and the goal is to win series, obviously, down the stretch. They have Zach Gallen pitching the 3rd game of the series, going up against, and we'll find out here, who the Rockies' Sunday starter is. That is going against Jose Urena. Infamous in Atlanta Braves circles, obviously, but I digress. So there'll be pitching matchup always favors the Diamondbacks on paper, but this is a pitcher the Diamondbacks really haven't seen before, though Urena has been around for quite a bit in the major leagues with bouncing around a couple teams. But hoping the Diamondbacks are able to put this series away against the Rockies. Definitely need to pick me up here after a very sobering road trip.